What up, y'all? It's Mr. Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, August 12th, 2022, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Raymo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Empire of Light will screen at the 2022 BFI London Film Festival. Organizers said Thursday that the film will have its European premiere at the 66th Annual Festival in October. Empire of Light will screen on October 12th during the festival's American Express Gala at the South Bank Central at Royal Festival Hall. Writer and director Sam Mendes, producer Pippa Harris, and cast members Olivia Colman, Michael Ward, Colin Firth, Toby Jones, Tanya Modi, Tom Brooke, and Crystal Clark will also attend the event. Empire of Light takes place in an English seaside town in the early 1980s. The film is a love story that explores human connection and the magic of cinema. Mendes says, "I'm absolutely delighted to be included in this year's BFI London Film Festival and the Amex Gala screening. Empire of Light is a very personal movie for me, and I can't wait to show it in my hometown." BFI London Film Festival director Trisha Tuttle said, Empire of Light explores the importance of community, the power of storytelling, and of the movies. Specifically the thrill of watching a film in a dark cinema and the tactical pleasures of celluloid. And these are themes so close to our hearts at BFI. Coleman and Firth previously starred together in the 2021 film Mothering Sunday. Mendes is known for such films as American Beauty, Jarhead, Revolutionary Road, Skyfall, and 1917. Jon Batiste is leaving The Late Show with Stephen Colbert after 7 seasons as a band leader. As host Stephen Colbert announced Batiste's exit during Thursday's episode of the CBS Late Night Show. Colbert says sharp-eyed viewers may have noticed that Jon hasn't been here this summer. Jon has decided to leave the show, but it's for all the best reasons, including to share and continue to share his art with the world. We've been so lucky to have a front row seat with Jon's incredible talent for the last 7 years. Will we miss him here? Yeah, but we're happy for you, Jon, and I can't wait to have you on as a guest with your next hit record. Colbert then announced that interim bandleader Louis Cato will replace Batiste as bandleader. The Late Show Band will be renamed Stay Human to The Late Show Band. Colbert said Louis has done a great job this summer, and he is very humble, so he won't say this, but I will. He's a musical genius. He can play basically every instrument over there. Give him an afternoon, he'll learn how to play Mozart on the shoehorn. Cato will be joined by Joe Sayer and longtime house band members Louis Fauci, John Lampley, and Dana Owens, and Niga Santos. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert Season 8 will premiere September 6th. Batiste is a singer, songwriter, musician, and television personality who released his 8th studio album, We Are, in March of 2021. The album won Album of the Year at the Grammy Awards in April. Disney Plus is teasing its new series, She-Hulk Attorney at Law. The streaming service shared character posters for the series Thursday featuring Tatiana Maslany, Jameela Jamil, and Ginger Gonzaga. She-Hulk Attorney at Law is based on the Marvel comic character She-Hulk. The series follows Jennifer Walters, a lawyer in her 30s, who can transform into the superhero She-Hulk. The character is a cousin of the Hulk. Maslany plays Jennifer, aka She-Hulk, with Gonzaga as Nikki Ramos, Jennifer's paralegal and best friend. Jamil portrays Titania, a villainous social media influencer. John Segarra, John Baff, Renee Elise Goldsberry, Tim Roth, Mark Ruffalo, Benedict Wong, and Charlie Cox also star. IMDb released a clip from She-Hulk Attorney at Law on Thursday that shows She-Hulk insisting to her cousin Bruce Banner, played by Ruffalo, aka the Hulk, that Captain America was a virgin. She-Hulk Attorney at Law premieres August 18th on Disney+. Adult Swim is giving a glimpse of Rick and Morty Season 6. Adult Swim, the nighttime programming block of Cartoon Network, shared a trailer for the new season Thursday. Rick and Morty follows mad scientist Rick Sanchez and his grandson Morty Smith on their interdimensional adventures. The preview shows Rick, Morty, and the rest of the Smith family take on a small group of alien terrorists. Rick advises his granddaughter Summer, just do a Die Hard. Sneak around, use air vents. You've never seen Die Hard. Summer responds, I'm 17. No, I've never seen Die Hard. Rick and Morty is created by Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon. The series features the voices of Roiland, Chris Parnell, Spencer Grammer, Sarah Chalk, and Carrie Walgreen. Season 6 premieres September 4th on Adult Swim. Kathy Hilton says she would love to film with Denise Richards on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The 62-year-old socialite and television personality discussed the prospects of filming with Richards during Wednesday's episode of Watch What Happens Live. Hilton, whose sisters Kylie Richards has starred on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills since its premiere in 2010, has appeared as a guest or friend in 8 seasons of the show. Richards starred in season 9 and 10, but left the series following drama with her castmates after Brandi Glanville alleged they had an affair. On Watch What Happens Live, Hilton reacted to Richards tweeting last week that she would love to do scenes with her. Hilton says, I have met her, but she's not on the show anymore, but we can't do any scenes together unless she comes back. She added, I would love that if Richards came back, as long as she's not meant to me. If she's nice to me, I'm happy. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Lisa Rinna said on Watch What Happens Live in September 2021 that she was too cruel to Richards during her time on the show. Glanville said on Watch What Happens Live in June that she regrets how she handled the drama with Richards. Following Wednesday's Watch What Happens Live, Hilton faced backlash on Twitter after she mistook singer Lizzo for precious actress Gabrielle Sabetti during a game. Actor and comedian David Alan Grier reunited with his In Living Color co-star Jamie Foxx while guest hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live. Grier welcomed Foxx, whom he described as his former student, onto the show on Wednesday, where the pair talked about their lives in the entertainment industry. Grier joked as he introduced Foxx, I got to know this young man when he co-starred with me on a little show called In Living Color, which was well established before he got involved. After 3 years of my mentoring and guidance and tutelage, he wanted to become an Oscar, BAFTA, Golden Globe, and Grammy winner. Foxx said of his friend as he sat down, Do you know what's crazy? I love David and Alan Grier. The pair reminisce about their memories filming In Living Color, with Grier and Foxx helming some of the 90s classics' most iconic sketches. Grier says, a lot of times people ask me, what was the most famous sketch that I worked on? And one sketch always comes up was when we played the Barbers. The sketch in question involved Grier and Foxx playing a pair of barbers at an inner-city barbershop who were, for the most part, completely incompetent at their jobs. The most well-known installment of the sketch involved legendary soul singer James Brown. Grier recalled James Brown came on and they said, you must call Mr. Brown, don't be calling him James. Then they said, don't touch him, do not touch his hair. This whole sketch was about getting your hair cut, and they said not to touch Mr. Brown's hair. Foxx then broke into an impression of the iconic singer saying, I don't want nobody to touch my hair, in Brown's signature voice. Grier says, I was in back, and every time I got near his hair, he was like, hey. The pair also reminisce about another popular sketch called Poetry in the Hood, which Foxx said was partly born from his days as a comedian. Foxx says, that came from part of my stand-up too. Since I went to classic, training in school, I would take hip-hop lyrics and say, what if Snoop sang classical? The conversation then shifted away from Living Color, and Grier asked Foxx about his experience obtaining a musical scholarship. He said, I went to college on a classical piano scholarship, so I remember I just sort of used that for my stand-up and stuff. Foxx also promoted his upcoming film, Day Shift, which begins streaming on Netflix on Friday, and shared an exclusive clip with the audience. The film stars Foxx as a San Fernando Valley pool cleaner who operates a vampire hunting business at night. Day Shift also stars Dave Franco, Snoop Dogg, and Natasha Lee Bordizio. Madonna appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon and talked about how her wardrobe malfunctioned at the 1984 MTV Video Music Awards. Stated that nearly ended her career. The 63-year-old went on the show Wednesday night to promote her new album, Final Enough Love, 50 Number Ones, and spoke about how the now infamous moment when she performed Like a Virgin. Madonna says, I don't know why they chose Like a Virgin because I thought it was quite controversial. It turned out the the controversial thing wasn't the song itself, but my performance at the MTV Awards, the first MTV Awards. I walked down these very steep stairs, and I got to the bottom and started dancing off, and my white stiletto pumps fell off, adding that this caused her dress to flip up and exposed her behind when she went and bent over to grab them. Madonna says that those were the days when you shouldn't show your butt to have a career. Now it's the opposite. I didn't even know my butt was showing. The singer noted that despite the moment being an accident, her manager told her that my career was over with. This proved not to be the case, however, as the performance would go on to be recognized as one of the best pop performances in history by MTV itself. Like a Virgin would become the singer's first chart topper in the United States, and her studio album of the same name has remained one of the best-selling pop music collections of all time. She said if it had been the case, though, the singer said that she would probably be a school teacher if the entertainment business hadn't worked out. She says, I have a very popular class. It would be controversial. It would be challenging. I'd probably end up in jail. Madonna also talked about another one of her musical influences, Elvis Costello, who was a guest on Fallon's show on Wednesday. Fallon says, I said, Elvis Costello's on the show, and you said, I practiced my drumming to Elvis's record. Madonna replied, that is correct. I started to play the drums, and I found some Elvis Costello records, and that's how I learned to play the drums to his music. She joked, but please don't ask me to play the drums. I don't want to make you feel bad. While her new album features a number of collaborations, Madonna told Fallon that the one artist she would still love to work with is rapper superstar Kendrick Lamar. She says his new record is like history-making, mind-boggling brilliant. He's so talented. Finally Enough Love, 50 number one hits, will be released on all physical formats on August 19th. The legendary pop star also performed her hit song Music on the show with classroom instruments. Elvis Costello will perform a 10-show residency in New York City this February, the acclaimed singer-songwriter announced on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Costello said on Wednesday, I'm going to be playing a 10-night stand in New York City next February. I'm going to print a list of 10 songs a night that's going to give you the clue to what that night's going to be like, and the other 10 songs that I might play are a secret. He says you'll never hear the same song twice. It's going to be 200 songs over 10 nights, adding that the residency will take place at the Gramercy Theater located in the Manhattan neighborhood of the same name. Ticket sales and official dates for the upcoming residency have not yet been announced. Beyond this announcement, Costello also took the late-night opportunity to reunite with Alan Mays, with whom he formed his first ever band Rusty in 1971. The duo took the stage to play 2 songs for the Fallon audience. The performance serves as Rusty's television debut, 50 years after the two friends first started playing music together. The performance was part of a promotional tour for the Rusty comeback album, The Resurrection of Russ, which was released this past July. Costello said, my friend Alan Mays, here, my partner from Liverpool, asked me to join his band in 1971. And we've been going our different ways since. We played for about a year together. The London-born singer then told the story of how the Resurrection of Russ came to be. Costello said, telling Mays, Alan rang me up and said, do you want to get together? It would be 50 years since we started playing together. Do you want to make a cassette? No, let's make the record we would have made if they let us when we were 17. Since his debut with Rusty, Costello has gone on to become one of the most recognized singer and songwriters around the world. He has been touring with his accompanying band, The Imposters, throughout the summer and will continue to play these shows until September 3rd. Beyond his own career, Costello has also influenced a number of acts that have come after him. Kane Brown will take the stage at the 2022 MTV Video Music Awards. The 28-year-old country music singer will perform at the ceremony August 28th at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. The performance will mark Brown's debut on the MTV VMAs. In addition, the singer will make history as the first male country music artist to perform at the awards show. Brown was the only country music artist to be nominated at the 2021 MTV VMAs. His music video for Worldwide Beautiful was nominated for Video for Good category. Brown will perform Grand, the third single to debut from his forthcoming third studio album, Different Man. Brown released a single and music video for the song in July. Different Man also features the singles One Mississippi and Like I Love Country Music. Brown will release the album on September 9th. The MTV VMAs will air August 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on MTV and the CW. Jack Harlow, Kendrick Lamar, and Lil Nas X lead the 2022 nominees with 7 nominations each. Doja Cat and Harry Styles both have 6 nominations. Anita, J Balvin, Marshmello x Khaled, and Panic at the Disco will also perform. Rapper Megan Thee Stallion appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon to talk about the creative process behind her new album, Trauma Design. The rapper went on the late night program on Thursday during a special episode in which she acted as co-host alongside Fallon. She explained that it was difficult to narrow down the song choices for the album, which was released today. Megan Thee Stallion said, this is the longest time I've ever taken to record an album. I had at least 50 songs recorded for this. We only chose 18. She added that it was hard to cut so many songs, explaining as an artist, sometimes your label can kind of try to control you and tell you what to do, and they kind of pick your songs for it. I feel like I've made it a point to write all songs that I love and I like, and that meant so much to me. So out of however many songs I wrote, all of them feels good to me. She added that she could, quote, put out all 50 of those songs and they still mean something to me. Fallon then asked if the other songs would ever be heard, to which Megan Thee Stallion said that she would release mixtapes and things like that just to keep my hotties on their toes. Her second studio album to date, Trauma Design, has been described by the rapper as her most personal and honest album. She said, writing this album, I treated it more like writing in my diary than actually trying to put together a song. I just wanted to talk about how I really feel and get more personal. This time around, I wanted to let everybody in my head and let people form their own opinions based off my story. I wanted to take control of my own narrative. Beyond promoting her album, Megan Thee Stallion also participated in a number of other skits with The Tonight Show host, including helping to perform the opening monologue. The pair also wrote out thank you notes in another of Fallon's most popular sketches, in which she thanked the Earth for taking her song Hot Girl Summer too literally. The late night appearance comes at a peak moment for Megan Thee Stallion's career, in which she also has ventured into acting. Her recent performance in the Starz series P-Valley alongside J. Alphonse Nicholson garnered critical acclaim. And finally, here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 sales charts for the week of August 13th. Number 10, Harry Styles with Late Night Talking. Number 9, Nick Yor and Dazzy with Sunroof. Number 8, Bad Bunny and Chirenko Carrion with Mi Porto Bonito. Number 7, Steve Lacy with Bad Habit. Number 6, Jack Harlow with First Class. Number 5, Future featuring Drake and Tim's with Wait For You. Number 4, Kate Bush with Running Up That Hill, A Deal With God. Number 3, Harry Styles with As It Was. Number 2, Lizzo with About Damn Time. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of August 13th, Beyonce with Break My Soul. And that is the Entertainment Report for Friday, August 12th, 2022. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.